One day, money decided to speak. It looked at a young man and said, "If you save me today, I will save you tomorrow." The young man laughed and replied, "You're just money. Why would I save you?" Money smiled and said, "Because one day you will need me more than you think." Every Friday, the young man received his paycheck, and every Friday, money arrived in his bank account. But money noticed something. The moment it arrived, it started disappearing. A new phone, online shopping, fancy dinners, subscriptions he barely used, and countless small purchases slowly drained the account. Before the month ended, money was gone again. One night, money appeared in the young man's dream. It asked, "Why do you spend me so quickly?" The young man answered, "Because I earned you." Money nodded and replied, "That's true, but I wasn't created only to be spent. I was also created to grow." The young man looked confused. "Grow?" he asked. "Yes," money replied. "Every dollar you keep has the power to bring more dollars with it." Then money showed him two different roads. The first road was called Spend Everything. On this road, people constantly upgraded their lives. Bigger houses, newer cars, expensive gadgets, and monthly payments followed them everywhere. They looked successful from the outside, but deep inside they were stressed. No matter how much they earned, they always felt broke. The second road was called Save and Invest. The people on this road still enjoyed life, but they followed one important rule. They paid themselves first. Every paycheck, they saved a little and invested a little. They didn't become rich overnight, but month after month and year after year, their money quietly started working for them. Money then showed the young man something amazing. A single dollar invested today became several dollars later. Those dollars then produced even more dollars. The growth continued year after year. "This is called compound growth," money explained. "I work hardest for people who give me time." The young man asked, "How much time?" Money smiled and answered, "The earlier you start, the easier it becomes." Next, money showed him the future. It showed a man who lost his job unexpectedly. Soon after, his car broke down and medical bills arrived. Because he had never saved money, every problem became a crisis. Every bill created fear. Every setback created panic. Then money showed another person facing the exact same problems. This person also lost a job, needed car repairs, and received unexpected bills. But there was one major difference. This person had savings, investments, and an emergency fund. The problems were still frustrating, but they weren't disasters. Saved money had become a shield protecting them from financial stress. Money then looked directly at the young man and said, "People think my greatest power is buying things, but my greatest power is freedom. Freedom to leave a bad job, freedom to handle emergencies, freedom to help your family, freedom to sleep peacefully at night, freedom to make choices without fear." Money continued, "The wealthiest people understand something simple. They don't spend me to impress strangers. They use me to buy freedom." That's why many wealthy people drive ordinary cars, live below their means, avoid unnecessary debt, and invest consistently. They understand that money grows quietly, not loudly. At that moment, the young man finally understood. Saving money wasn't punishment, it wasn't deprivation, it wasn't missing out on life. Saving money was simply creating more choices for his future self. It was giving himself freedom before he needed it. The next paycheck arrived, and for the first time, he made a different decision. He didn't try to save everything. He simply saved a little and invested a little. Then he repeated the process again and again, month after month, year after year. As time passed, his life slowly changed. Not because he became an overnight millionaire, not because he won the lottery, not because he got lucky. His life changed because he listened to a simple lesson. Years later, he remembered the words money had spoken to him long ago. "If you save me today, I will save you tomorrow." And that's exactly what happened. The truth is simple. Money is not just something you spend. It is something that can protect you, support you, and create opportunities for you. Every dollar you save today becomes a helper for your future. Every dollar invested today becomes a worker that never sleeps. And every smart financial decision you make today creates more freedom tomorrow. So the next time money enters your life, remember its message. If you save me today, I will save you tomorrow.